kwi-program olwenze ukuthi umntwana untando yesizwe kube uyena othatha ipodium. Ndaba ezithi Zinyane lesilo. Bese ngithi umntwana eseza ngicele umntwana ubukhosi bemvelo ukuthi eze ngaphambili naye ngoba bazoshiyelana inkundla. Bondaba ezithi. Umntwana untando yesizwe ukhulumela umntwana uMisuzulu. Umntwana uthe ungenwa intola emadolweni, ukhathazekile emoyeni, uyadinga ukuthi elekelelwe. Kwaseke kuba ukuthi izinyane lesilo leli untando yesizwe uyena ozothatha indawo yomntwana uMisuzulu. Ndaba ezithi.
In interest of time, kindly allow me to stand by a protocol well articulated by Masters of Program. I have also taken liberty to do an abridged farewell words by Prince Misuzulu Singobile. It's an anomaly to speak on behalf of someone present. The Prince has been teared into pieces emotionally and couldn't do it himself. Fellow mourners, I stand before you today to pay tribute, to honor, and to mourn the mother of the Zulu nation, a woman of stature, Umntana Nkosi. It is befitting to celebrate her life at Kwakhangelamankengane, where her journey as the Queen began in 1974. It is therefore appropriate that this palace that stood at the center of Her Majesty's life should now be the place where we honor Her Majesty's passing. The difficulty is that we as a nation are still in mourning from approximately a month ago, when our dear King of the Zulu nation, His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini, Kabheka Zulu, ascended to join other Zulu kings who ruled before him. Now today, with the same heavy hearts that are still too familiar, we bid farewell to our mother, Her Majesty Queen Regent of the Amazulu. This is profoundly difficult and painful time for me, the royal family as well as the Zulu people at large, to lose both parents within such a short period of time. Many things come to my mind when I think about the Queen's strength, dignity, love, and courage, which we honor and celebrate today. The Queen's solidity and soundness as a person were expressed best through the remarkable quality of her gentle dealings with people and her ability to make encounters feel both special and personal. Amongst other things, the Queen was a champion in community development and capacity building to women and children of Nongoma, and was heavily involved in charity initiatives that promoted the Zulu nation and the identity of its people. She was a dedicated member of Isipitipiti Women Regiment and took an active role in annual Isivivane ceremony. She was influential in the reviving Umkhosi Womhlanga, reed dance, and a long-standing ceremony in Swatini where Zulu maidens showcased the celebration with virginity. The Queen has been an extraordinary mother to us all, and we will remember her for many things, minor and major. She taught us love, respect, and value of hard work, the necessity to honor your heritage and value of doing all this with grace and dignity. In the few days since the Majesty left us, there have been countless tributes, heartfelt condolences, and expressions of affections and respect. Many people from all walks of life have been to the palace to pay their last respect to Her Royal Highness. I am deeply thankful to our family who cared for, loved her, and relished spending time with her. I extend my deepest condolences to abantwana bakababa ngothilwabo nendlunkulu yonke. Mntanenkosi has been my strength all these years since my childhood, and I, as well as the whole family, owe her a debt greater than she would ever claim, or well, as one could ever adequately attempt to repay, even if we're given many lifetimes to do so. My heartfelt gratitude to Umntwana wakwaPhindangene, Inkosi Ubuthelezi. Mageba, thank you sincerely for your continued support of our late parents and the Zulu nation over many decades without fail. Your support of the royal family is overwhelming, and I cannot emphasize the stability and the comfort you have afforded us as children of His Majesties during this difficult time of loss. I also thank the royal representatives of Eswatini and entire delegation for gracing us with their presence today. We thank you for your support when Umntanenkosi was a child, esigodlweni. You nurtured her to become a gallant and humble giant. You gave us such a blessing, and your presence today means more to us than we could ever express. We thank the President of the Republic of South Africa, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, the Premier of Kwazulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala, and his government for support since the passing of Her Majesty to date. A big thank you also to the government of the Gauteng province, led by Premier Mr. David Makura, for accommodating the remains of Her Majesty from Johannesburg to Peace Retief. We, as princes and princesses of His Majesty the King, will continue to love and respect the royal queens, and we have no doubt that we will unite as a family, because it is our belief that united we stand, divided we fall. Let us emulate Umdlokombane by being peaceful and by adopting the spirit of unity. Let us continue to love bonke uNdlunkulu, uMadlamini wakwakhetha umthandayo, uNdlunkulu uMathe wakwaDlamahlahla, uNdlunkulu uMandlovu waseLinduzulu, uNdlunkulu Mamchiza waseNyokeni, uNdlunkulu uKamafu waSondini, the Queen Mother, uNdlunkulu Gwabini. We salute all of you without limit, and we will give you love and respect you deserve and more. We salute the entire royal household and the Zulu nation for contributions and their presence. We have a divine duty to uphold the Zulu kingdom and the monarch, a duty we owe it to the Zulu nation and to the world. It is in our hands to speak this into power and have to materialize by reaching out to one another and indeed be the beacon of hope for the nation. Asivuke sizithathe izikhali zobaba abasandulele. May the formidable Queen's soul rest in eternal peace. Hamba kahle Mntanenkosi. hamba kahle emlangeni, hamba kahle mtaka Mahlokohla Sobhuza, sohlala sikukhumbula msingathi welanga Ndlovukazi.